particularly that example you mentioned around BMS systems, quite often developers were putting in BMS systems and then they weren't working during the operation, they weren't commissioned right, because a BMS system is very complicated. It needs to be tested, commissioned, handed over right. You need to have the right team to operate it, and you need to constantly fine-tune it and make sure it's working right. So definitely, I think in the last 3 or 4 years specifically, we've seen a lot of the developers, particularly those that have had a number of experiences on projects, looking to engage firms like us to have an ongoing role in operation in terms of recommissioning, because once the building's when it's first handed over to being a year old, it's almost like a car. You take it for the first 1,000-kilometer service once the engine starts running and things start happening. Same with the building. After that first year, you need to recalibrate things. The assumptions someone might have had in the design have changed. You need to revisit some of that. So we're seeing a lot of developers engaging with us there in that stage. And also, as a building gets older, 5 years or 10 years old, there's systems need to be revisited and relooked at. So we're definitely seeing a lot of developers, I guess, that have felt the pain from buildings not operating well, really wanting to engage professional firms to address that.